What's going on, guys? I'm Michael here with Slice Painting, and you are watching Raising the Standard. Here's a quick little video I want to go over of something that we've seen on a painting page that we're part of, and we have a person here posting anonymously. He owns his own business. I don't know where this is from, but he posted something interesting in an interesting situation, so let's dig into it. Alright, so I'm going to post this up on the screen so you guys can see it, but you can tell that this, either a person that owns a side business or a business is posting this and asking for help and information. It says, last summer I stained what is highlighted in the second picture. The homeowner is not happy and wants half the money back. A couple things to note. One, he did not want any pressure washing done. Two, it's in the sun all day. Three, he okayed the color before I started. Then he proceeded to say, I sanded it down by hand, stained it. If I don't pay him some money back, I will get some bad publicity. In a smaller community, I get a lot of work in. Now, I know it don't look perfect, but I don't know if it's worth refunding him anything I knew the second I met the guy. I should have walked from the job. A little bad English. But he said, what is your guys' opinion? All right, so take a look at this for a second. Everything that he highlighted, you could tell that this is some cedar. To be honest with you, you're not supposed to pressure wash this. You rinse it, yes, but you're not supposed to pressure wash because then you're at risk with flaring the wood, which is where you make the wood look hairy, okay? Secondly is you're at risk of putting stop and go marks from a pressure washer. Thirdly, you're also at risk for blowing the soft spots out of the wood. You're not supposed to pressure wash this with something that is with a high PSI. You're supposed to soft wash it or, kind of use kind of like a chemical that will kill the mold or algae that might be growing on it. However, you're supposed to rinse it, yes, but pressure wash it, no. The proper fix to this, so I'm going to let you guys know. So pretty much this is what I told him. Is this a Sherwin-Williams product? If so, this is how I would handle it. First, give him 100% of your communication. That is very important from the get-go because you need to find out how to solve this problem and let him know you're going to find out how to solve this problem. I'm not throwing shade at Sherwin-Williams. I love Sherwin-Williams. I back Sherwin-Williams. I use Sherwin-Williams. However, this is the reason why we have paint reps, okay? And that is to back their product and for us to back our product that we're giving to the homeowner. So it's an extension. First, you obviously have top communication with the homeowner, and then what you do is you call your Sherwin-Williams rep and have him meet you at the homeowner's house. You then proceed to find out why it did that, and if it is the product, then you allow your Sherwin-Williams rep to explain basically what happened and to educate the homeowner on why it happened and how can we fix it. Okay, because this is an issue that the homeowner shouldn't be dealing with, especially if it's been a year old. It needs to be fixed. So, now this is another case where if he used the wrong product, then he is held liable because him as a professional should be able to know what product goes on what, and the homeowner should be getting what they pay for it, and which is a professional service, professional knowledge, professional experience from that professional painting company that is providing a painting service. That's a lot to say, but that's exactly how it should be done. The question is, are you running a side job or are you running a professional painting business? Regardless, stand by your work, period. If you're running a business that's in your name and your name's on the line and your integrity, as a painting business, you get jobs often. So why is it a problem if one homeowner has an issue, but you want to ignore that homeowner? Don't do it. Stop. Don't do it. Take care of the problem. That is exactly what this man and this gentleman should be doing. I've come across this in the past, and it, unfortunately, pigment and stain fades quick. It just doesn't hold up with the consistent UV rays and especially with something like this cedar, I wouldn't put a poly on it. Poly is going to break down faster. And then not only that, now you can't really restain it with a oil transparent penetrating stain because now you sealed all the pores. So the properly way to do this is, definitely get a hold of your Sherwin-Williams rep. Definitely have them observe the issue here. And unfortunately, if you know, the homeowner is asking for his money back, I think there was, for something to escalate to that, I have a feeling that there was some ignoring the homeowner when he calls or message or emails, for it to lead up to that, because usually a homeowner is not just going to come out flat out and say, I want my money back, or I want half the money back. That just doesn't make sense. You know, unless it's really, really, you know, hot-headed homeowner. I mean, I don't know what else to say to that. But the fixes here is, well, if it was you, fix it. If it was Sherwin-Williams, get Sherwin-Williams, do the proper communication, do the proper scheduling, get out there, show the homeowner that you are wanting to fix this because it is a service that you provided, you're standing by your work, and you are going to make sure you see it through and get done. Now, a lot of times Sherwin-Williams will give you a new product for free, but you will have to still apply it. Unfortunately, that's just sometimes how it has to work. And then there's other cases where Sherwin-Williams will actually pay for your labor to do it. I've seen both. You know, we go behind a lot of contractors in this area fixing stuff like this, and even worse than this. But you know, it's just coming down the line of, you know, are you doing this as a side job? Are you trying to run a business? You know, you know, Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky are very small areas. We have a lot of big population, but they're small areas. So, guys, painting companies, guys, if you guys are watching this, stand by your work. Don't let this one trip you up. It's not worth a bad review. It's not worth you know, ripping off somebody. Take care of it. Stand by your work. Hold that gold standard, and continue on raising this standard in this painting industry. This is one of the reasons why I made this podcast, is because I want to raise the expectation. I want to raise what you know, what the painting industry is doing. Right now, I feel like painting in general has just a bad reputation, and it starts with raising it from a few companies out of the area to start raising that standard. So that way, when homeowners hire a professional, they know the difference from a professional painting business compared to a handyman or someone that's just willing to throw up an LLC and do some work, get sued, go flip up another LLC because, you know, it's very common. It happens, and it's you know, you just got to know who you're hiring. Guys, thank you guys for watching this. I just wanted to kind of go over that quick little video, but I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.